All right, tonight we're gonna tie a little different one that I don't usually try. Colors I don't usually use. Sometimes people come up with an idea and I'm like, man, I should have been trying that. So I'm going out Sunday and I'm gonna try these and see what they do. It's gonna be a blackhead and a yellow body. Like I said, not a color I really would have thought of, but we're gonna give it a try and see. I'd heard this thing about crappie seeing yellow and black better than they do any other color. We're gonna test it. We're gonna give it a try and see if it works. So we're gonna start out with our thread base like always, and we're gonna add 2 yellow feathers. Got doubled up together. We're gonna start out with tying these down. Wrap it lightly. And once you get back here, you can kind of straighten it out and see if that's what you want or not. And when you come back up, wrap your feathers back down real tight. That way you know they ain't going nowhere. Like always, I'm gonna put a little bit of flash in it. Got some gold. I think I'll match that yellow pretty good. Make your loop. Go over top your jig head on. Work your flash down. All the way down to the tip of the hook. Same place you stopped on the feather. Stop right there too. And I made that flash like way too long. And I'm kind of out of focus. There we go. So we're going to trim just a little bit of that off. We're going to go all the way back up here and we're going to get ready for our body. On our body we are going to use yellow chenille. We're going to get it strapped down right there at the head. We're going to work it all the way back to the hook and all the way back up. And glue the body down. And we are going to wrap it up. Let's get all my stuff out of the way. Couldn't see where that other piece of flash went. And wrap it around the head and on the opposite side of your thread. We'll stop right there. Cut that off. We'll drop a glue right there on the neck and do your whip finish. Whip finisher. Push that glue down in there. Pull loose. Pop it out. And that's all there is to it right there. It's different. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to test that theory that crappie see black and yellow better than they do any color. Let's do one more. I got one more jig head laid out and I got a couple feathers cut, so might as well give it a try. Tie it up. Let's get our cement base down, which is actually clear fingernail polish. Brush it on the head. Shank of the hook. And let's put our thread base on. You know, like I said before, you can think of it, you can tie it. You know, some people call me and ask me about if I got this color, if I got that color. And then it makes me think, I'm like, no, if it's working somewhere else, we might as well try it, give it a try too. Same thing, lay your feathers down, get them strapped down. Not heavy, just enough to hold them. I like the way those are laying. I ain't even gonna adjust that. And since I like it there, that's where we're gonna start going tight. I'm gonna go all the way back over the top of that because remember we left that top part kind of loose. Stop right there. And then we are gonna add our flash again. And these also, like always, 1/8 ounce jig heads from Patriot Baits. Makes an awesome jig head. Price is so much better than Walmart or Bass Pro, and call and get the exact color you want. Sickle hooks, not sickle hooks. All the way back up. Stop right at the tip. And I'm gonna cut one piece short and I'm gonna leave the other piece kind of long. Maybe if I can see it. Right there like that. Our yellow Chanel body. Sort of right there at the head. Give it a wrap. Pull it down kind of tight. This I don't use as much thread on this as I do when I'm tying my feathers down because I know it's going to have that glue on it, and that glue will get all the way down to that body. And for my glue, some people have asked me, that's what I use. But there's got to be something better because every night I come out here, the cap's glued shut, you can't get it open, and I end up throwing that bottle away before I ever use it. So I'm sure there's something out there that works better than Gorilla Glue. It's just one of those things you got to experiment with. But the Gorilla Glue, once it settles and hardens, you can't smell it. So that's why I went with the Gorilla Glue. I kind of trust it. I don't think it's stinking my jigs up. Let's do one more right there on the other side of the hook. Other side of the thread, pull it up. Push that thread all the way down in there against that base of that head, real tight. Snip it off. Drop the glue right in there. Then we're gonna whip finish it and we're done. I'm gonna call it a night. Friday night, just got off work, got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. I don't know about y'all, but I gotta get my boat cleaned out before I take it out Sunday. I cannot stand going out in a messy boat. So I'm gonna get all my rods rigged up, get the boat vacuumed out, get a tank of gas, be out on the lake Sunday. But that's all there is to that jig. Pretty simple. I'm gonna go fishing Sunday. This is gonna be the first jig on my rod. I will do a video if I can, and we'll see what that produces. But I don't know, I kind of liked it. I didn't think I would at first, and then when I tied it up, I was like, damn, that's kind of a good looking jig. If I can get it in focus. You know, don't look like focus is going to happen. But you can see, 1/8 ounce Patriot jig head. If you're watching, subscribe, like my channel, share it. You know, I sell the jigs also, but I like showing other people how to do it. It's not as hard as what you think. Some of those guys that sell these online are crazy prices. It's not all that hard. You go back to my first YouTube video of tying a jig, and you can watch how I kind of progressed over time. But I do believe the jig head made a pretty big difference on the style and the look of my jigs. That's it. That's going to be the first jig on my rod. Right there. And hopefully I get a video from the river, some big crappie. We'll get them on here. We'll post them. But I missed my boat. Time to get it out. Been about 3 weeks since it's been out. All right, good night. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, share it, send me comments, something you want me to tie, let me know.